class, today you're doing Module 4, Lesson 4, and this is Part 2 of Lesson 4. So Part 1 for Lesson 4 was subtraction using tape diagrams, and then the Part 2 is addition. Okay, so the addition using tape diagrams is different than subtraction. So that's why it is in two different parts. Okay, so once again, I have this guide for you with the steps, and then I'm going to go through each step to show you what to do. So same thing as subtraction, you're going to start with your equation, and then you need to draw your tape diagrams. So for addition, you have the two parts next to each other, because when you're adding, you're putting it together. So you want to show the two parts right next to each other. So in this case, this would be 42, and this is 17. And then on the bottom is the whole, which is the answer. A little bit different from the subtraction. Subtraction, the whole is on the top. Addition, the whole is on the bottom, because that's the answer, or the total. And then up here are the two parts to show that you're putting them right next to each other because you're adding them together. So when you draw the whole, you want to make sure that it's the same length as your two parts on the top. Not longer and not shorter. Okay? So if you're doing a tape diagram, you're first going to start drawing your tape. If you're using this strategy, you're first going to choose one of the numbers, which we call these addends. So that's another word that you're going to be learning. So for addition, a part can also be called an addend. It's a number that you're adding together. Okay? So we have two addends, 42 and 17. Okay? And so I'm going to pick the lower one. Only because, I'm going to pick the lower number 17 because that's it. The next happy benchmark number is 20, and it's not that far away. So you could choose 42 or you could choose 17. I'm going to choose 17 to make a happy benchmark number. So that's the second step. So step 1 is to draw your tape diagram for your equation. Step 2 is choose any addend to make a happy benchmark number. I'm choosing 17 because it's only 3 away. You could choose 42, but you would have to add 8 more. 17, you only need to add 3 more. So I'm going to choose that one that's lower to get there. So 17, I'm going to add 3 to get to 20. Okay, so now what I need to do in step 3 is I need to take those ones from the other addend on your tape diagram, which would be 42. So I take, since I had to add 3 more to 17, I have to take it from 42 because I can't add more on each end. That would make a completely different number as the whole. So I have to take away only from the length of this tape diagram, meaning I have to take a little bit from 42 right here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 42 shorter, and I'm going to do 42 minus 3. Since I had 3 over here, I have to take it from here, okay? So 42 minus 3 is 39. So this becomes 39. 17 becomes 20. On here, I showed it 39. I took 3 and 17, and then you rewrite your tape diagram and your equation. So what it would be would be the 3 right here. That's 17 plus 3. That's 20. Okay? So I'm going to do 39 and 20, and then this would be the whole down here. So then now you can count multiples of 10. 39 plus 10 plus 10. These I got from here. 10 and 10 is 20. Okay? So that's 49 and then 59. So your whole is 59. Let me show you that one more time because I'm sure it was a little bit confusing. Okay? So let's say I have this equation. So I'm going to add the numbers 36 plus 15 equals blank. It doesn't matter what number you choose to make that happy benchmark number. Just remember that, okay? So first I'm going to start with my tape diagram, This is 36. This is 15. Remember, these are called addends or parts. The numbers you're adding in an addition equation. Okay? So 36 is an addend and 15 is an addend. Hopefully you can see that. And then you have your whole on the bottom. Remember, you want it to be the same length as your two parts so that it lines up. Okay? So step 1, draw your tape diagram for your equation, which is what we just did. Step 2, choose any addend to make a happy benchmark number. So I'm going to choose 36 this time. So 36, I'm going to make it 40. Okay, so 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 plus 4, which means I have to take away 4 from 15. So I'm going to make 15 minus 4, which equals 11. So I have 40 and 11 as my new addends. Okay, so I have I'm going to make that longer. This is 40. And then this is 11. No longer 15. It's now 11. Okay? Because I had to take some from here to put over here. It's like I just took away a little chunk and added it onto the 40. So now the 36 plus 4 is now this whole part. And then whatever's left over, which is 11, is now this part. Okay? So this is 11. So now I'm going to add that together. 40 plus 10, and then I could do plus 1. The way I did that is I broke apart 11 into 10 and 1, so that you're adding multiples of 10 and 1. But this case, it's only one group of 10 and one group of 1. So 40 plus 10 is 50. 50 plus 1 is 51. So that's my whole. 51. So this is 51, okay? So basically what this is just showing you is you're also, again, trying to add multiples of 10. You're trying to get here, so it's multiples of 10, which is why you're making it a happy benchmark number, okay? And then, so you're using the tape diagram to kind of help you get there, okay? So we will definitely practice this together. Just know that you have to make one of the addends a happy benchmark number, and whatever you added on to get to that happy benchmark number, you have to subtract from the other addend. Okay, just remember that. And then at the very end, you can add the multiples of 10s to solve the sum using the arrow way. Remember, the word sum means answer. So this would be the sum, which we've learned that word. Okay, so we will do lots of practice together today. So since you already started Module 4, Lesson 4. You already did the subtraction, so now on the problem set, it's on the back. So it says, solve. Draw and label a tape diagram to add tens. Write the new number sentence. So here you can see that they kind of did it for you. So they have 29 plus 46. So they didn't do that first tape diagram, which I would like you to do. So I would like to see 29, and this whole thing will be 46. It looks like they made 29 the happy benchmark number. I need to see that work. You need to show me that you did 29 plus 1, which equals 30. So here they show you how they took it away. So it's 46 minus 1, which equals 51. Okay, so here's the 29, and then here's that 1 that goes right here, and then this is 45, which is this number. Okay, so you need to redraw that new tape diagram. This would be 30, this would be 45, and then you need to show the whole. So you could do 40 plus 45, excuse me, plus 30. So you could do 45 plus 3 groups of 10 because it's plus 30. Okay? So it's for 55, 65, 75. The answer is 75. Okay? So that's how you do that. So for the rest of the problems, I need to see all of this work. Okay? Because that's showing me that you know the steps. I will be printing out this guide for you to help you with lesson 4 because there's lots of steps for each problem for subtraction and addition. So then you can look at this to help you. Okay?